Lucky Lunch. An old legend has it that this meal is irresistible to spirits and luck and fortune. After consuming it, you're likely to attract a good spirit into your belly where it will bless you with good fortune until the meal is digested. Sounds weird, huh? I can't say I believe it, but the meal is delicious nonetheless. Learn how to cook the Lucky Lunch, which is pretty awesome, especially considering that literally does give you luck. We need 2 cucumber and blue jazz to grow it. I think, actually, no wait, this is different than what I'm thinking of, but it gives you +3 luck. So maybe this, I can't remember if blue jazz or now, they might be now though, but anyway, welcome back to Let's Play Stardew Valley, everyone. It is the last day of summer, or of spring rather. Summer's about to begin, and we're about to have a pretty action-packed episode, I think. That. And first up, we're going to do this. So we're going to go ahead and make a slime egg press with the fire quartz I got from the mine and our coal and one of the battery packs we have. Speaking of which, we have not seen rain in a very long time. But this will allow us to compress 100 of those slime into a slime egg, which will allow us to have a second one, which will allow breeding to happen, and it will likely end up being a much better deal. So I'm actually going to keep this down here. So let's check inside. I got to fill these water troughs up again. And get that guy out of here. Alright. So that is done, and now just do my mining and whatever else I get slimes from the secret woods. We'll hopefully have 100 soon, and that will allow us to have slime chunks. Not slime chunks, slime eggs. Unfortunately, I had one more harvest of green beans, but looks like I'm not going to get another harvest of strawberry though. So these are done for the season. They're all going to be dead come tomorrow morning. This tree's growing. I realized I forgot to, I've been meaning to plant the 3rd tree so I could have all 3 of these right here and not have to move them. But I wanted to go check on the pig because the pig has to be close to growing up. Like, it has to be close. It has literally been like 4 or 5 days, so we'll see. I think at least. Nope, it's not grown up yet. Wow. So soon this pig will be grown up. It's getting there. So I'm gonna just be mining today, and then tomorrow I will be catching up with you guys, and you will get to see all of the awesome stuff that will begin to happen, because it is going to be a busy one. My one of the monsters I was fighting down in the mine the other day dropped a mega bomb, and we haven't set one of these up yet. We set one of all the other ones off yet, and I was going to craft one to test it, but I just want to see how big this does, so I figured I'll just come to the quarry because I need to collect some stuff here anyway. So we'll go ahead and put this down, and I just know I need to run really freaking far. Wow, that had a huge radius. Look, it even tilted Earth, Jesus. But you can see that the explosion was really powerful. Sometimes I notice like it drops the geodes and the gold and the stuff that it breaks, but this time, sometimes it doesn't. Like this just dropped a stone, like it just obliterated everything. Maybe that's just based on how strong it is. So unfortunately, the copper and the iron that was down there we're not collecting, but at least I got the amethyst. So those are really massive, and I can't imagine myself really using those. I think the cherry bombs and the normal bombs really work pretty well. The normal bombs I think are some of the best. So oh yeah, I was gonna check the place just to see where I want to do a quick update on how I was doing killing my monsters, to see if there's a specific level, because you know I could, oh, it opens it too. Oh wait, because there was some things that I could need that I'm like, I don't really need anything specific. I'm just kind of here to just make a little bit more money, but you can see I've made a lot. So I think I might just like chill at one of the other levels in there. The upper levels if it was close, if I'm getting close to a range of something, or I'll be going back down. So I just wanted to check because it has been a while. Let's see, not anywhere close to the slimes. We're getting pretty close on the void spirits. Those are deep down. Same with the bats. The skeletons are at that other level. The duggies, I could hunt for those. The dust sprays, but the void spirits might just be good. I'll just keep working at the deep levels to get those void spirits going. I've heard that some folks stand near moving trains to gather any debris that falls off. Wow, the things people do for a freebie. And of course we saw that on accident the first time we visited there. The train came through and some stuff bounced off. I'm not sure if there's actually special things you can get off and rare things you can get off the train, but something for us to maybe try and do next time we hear a train coming through town. And you hear that music in the background, you know that it is now summer. So welcome all to the summer season. We have Alex's birthday. We have to try really hard to remember. And yeah, these 2 holidays are nothing special we need to do in preparation before them. I guess I think the lure, though, we might need to have a high quality item. So maybe we'll keep a high quality food to mix into it. I don't see any gold starred things in here, so we'll have to make sure we save that, if I'm thinking what that was correctly. But yeah, it's summertime, which means everything's dead from last season. And now there's a whole bunch of new crap that's trying to grow and take over my farm. And everything's aged a bunch more. And what else has happened? Just doing a quick look over of the farm. Yeah, now we just get to go do new crops. So, oh yeah, I see. So now this tree no longer going to be producing any fruit. I just got to make sure these stay cleared, because these will both be producing in the fall. So no more apricots. But yeah, it's the new season. So woo! Time to do a bunch of awesome stuff after I clean up my farm and I do some daily stuff. And yeah, I guess I got to do some daily stuff here. And you know, one thing we've never done is breed the animals that can breed. We've never bred these main farm animals here by getting a second one and allowing them to do that, which is something for us to think about doing in the near future. That's something later. We'll figure that out later. But let me do the daily stuff. I'm going to clean up the town because I want this junk out of here. And then we're going to go visit Pierre's. Something we never really got to see much of last time. Alex running the stand here. We'll kick off summer's celebration by buying an ice cream cone. So woo! I found my first artifact in a very long time from tilling the soil. And I'd like to go donate it. It was at least a new one, let alone an artifact from tilling the soil. I haven't found that in a long time. Oh no, wait, that needs to move over here. Yeah, that definitely belongs over there. So yeah. Alright, now finally off to Pierre's. Are we in for a good one? We need lots of melon seeds. Actually, we don't need a lot, but we're gonna buy a good bunch to hopefully get 2 gold ones from that. These are all gonna go under the quality fertilizer. And then we need some wheat as well, because I need to brew some beer. So we'll take some of those. And the new seed is, I forgot how many there are during the summer. Red cabbage, yes, it's red cabbage. So we're gonna take 8 of these because we need to donate and all that good stuff. So we'll take those. And I might come back and buy this stuff. We'll see how early in the day is it. Interesting wallpaper. So that's the new stuff. The one new crop is red cabbage, which is good. It's still early in the day, so we'll hopefully get some of this planted, see how much space we have, and what else we want to grow instead, which will probably end up being more melon. It probably won't be more melons or wheat. It might be more wheat, because I could always use some more beer. And then it could potentially be a whole handful of things, but probably the ones, you know, you want the ones that regrow themselves. Whoops, this chest. You know, you want the ones that'll like regrow themselves later in the season. So we could always go get starfruit too. Quality fertilizer. We want those. These are for the fall, spring, but I want to keep these for other things. Those are in the fall as well. We've got 3 melons. We need 2 more, so we'll need fertilizers, and then I'll probably want some. I don't really need fertilizers for all of them, but we'll see. I forget how we make these. Sap and fish for quality. So I'll use these 5, and then I'll just make a bunch of basic fertilizer. I should have been keeping my sap again. And then the speed grow, oak resin and coral, pine tar and a clam. Yeah, I won't do the speed grow. I'll probably just do fertilizer on all of them. Even though some of them do take quite a while. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do quality fertilizer on some, and then on the melons, because we want to make sure we get gold melons. And then we're just going to want to do normal fertilizer on the rest. And I'll have to remember to stop selling my sap and start keeping it. I was just selling it because I was like, oh, I'm sure we got plenty. But we kind of do. I mean, it's one of those things where once you lay it down once in the season, then, especially when you plant the regrowing crops, which is probably what we're going to do mostly, just need to... Alright, if we don't get 2 out of that, then that'll be really sad. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll need to get more sap. Hopefully his store doesn't close. Probably will though. Let's see, we need... hang on. 4, we need 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We need 20, and I should have taken the horse because we're probably not going to make it. Definitely not going to make it in time. So I basically just need like 20 more of whatever the renewable crops are. Dang it. I should have just counted and came straight back. This is going to be such a close call. Because he leaves the counter, I just have to talk to him before 5, and we did. Oh, okay. Continues to produce after the first harvest. Blueberry. I remember peppers and blueberries. Blueberries being like some of the most profitable. They were worth a lot. So I think we're going to do blueberries. We needed like 20 something, right? I'll just buy 25. Oh no, I didn't plant the red ones yet. Oh well, these will be used later. They'll definitely be used like later in the season at least. Once this first harvest is done, I'll just plant those as well. And we'll have the greenhouse too to start growing something in the greenhouse, which is obviously going to be something that makes you a lot of money, and it's a renewable. You just leave it there and you just got to harvest it every couple of days. But again, I don't really know too much how that greenhouse works because we don't have it yet. So we'll figure that out when that gets there. And finally, the last of my gold. I got so much gold. That's what I make most of my money off of when I go down in the mines is the gold. Okay, so we've got the red cabbage. Awesome. And then the rest of these, for now, are going to be blueberries. Blueberry. And we'll just have to get more sap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 10. Alright. We'll plop this down. We'll just do everything with fertilizer because it's just worth it. It makes it more money. And there we go. We got 9 left, which we'll plant after these. I think these took a while. These took like 9 days or something. And then, of course, melons I think are a little bit shorter. What does it take to make sprinklers? I forget. We don't want these. We want at least quality ones. So we could start making those and start saving up for that. Because I'm not going to do iridium sprinklers yet. Anywhere close to that. So I could always make some more quality sprinklers if we wanted to have more crops going. It definitely wouldn't be a bad idea. With all of my gold that I've got. But again, that'll be for like, we're done kind of doing these little check-off things and we just need to make lots of money and kind of enjoy the farming atmosphere, and we need like hundreds of thousands for the house. Then I'll start making those and have like big cornfields. But for now, I think this temporary stuff's good because we have so many other things that we're focusing on over the course of the day that it's really not worth like doing anything else. So if that made any sense. We are going to sell some stuff. Boom, 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 boom. And then we are going... I'm not sure what we're going to do. I'm going to go for a little ride around town and just collect some foraging stuff. And then that'll be it. So still no mining and foraging with all that I've done. This 10th level is hard to get. So yeah, I'm just going to go gallop around, just do some basic foraging for the day. My horse is not here. What the heck? It's up by the mine carts. Do some gathering around the area. And just get the summer items in because I don't have too much time left in the day. And then we'll start the whole fishing ordeal tomorrow. The storms are coming. We'll get some more battery packs. Summer thunderstorms are the best. Just hopefully our crops don't get boomed down. And look at our crops growing already. They're so cute. The summer crops are the best. I love the way the wheat looks. We're going to grow fields of wheat. I want to grow fields of it, and also brew lots of beer. Can you get? I don't even know if you can get drunk in this game. Is it just like? I wonder if that's an effect you can actually get. And I keep forgetting to close it because I want to keep them inside because they just don't lay as much eggs when they're outside. If they do, maybe they just do it in the grass and I can never find them. I kind of want them back inside and keep forgetting to shut it. Although today, there's actually an egg from all of them. Okay, we're going to go buy a rabbit before I fish because I keep procrastinating that because I hate it. But no, we're going to... tomorrow, though, we'll have the rain to fish for the sturgeon. But I really want... oh, the fences are starting to deteriorate again. Is that pig grown yet? Oh my gosh. Why is it still a baby? Is it glitched? Straight up been a week, man. And we still don't have it. We want rabbits. We want to go buy a little baby rabbit so we can get ourselves a rabbit foot very soon. There's no grass over here. We'll check our mushrooms. It's like the same little loop I do almost every day. So we'll go buy a rabbit. Of course, Marnie doesn't want to shop today. I came in here to get some hardwood because I was thinking, let me just start getting some because I might just do some hardwood fences so they don't deteriorate so dang quick. Look what I found. Fiddlehead fern. So this turns out this item's a drop, a foraging item. It's a foraging item, it's edible, it looks like that's good for you, and I know it's used in some crops, but most importantly, it's used at, the little place, whatever it's called, at the, you know, if you could do like a whole 20-minute video, and it just clips of every single time I forget what it's called, the community center. And shame we only got one. I'll ship this first one off because I know we need a truffle in that other bundle, so it's not worth me doing that because that pig's not even fully grown yet. And I'm sure there'll be more, but I didn't know that was actually oh, there's one down there actually. I actually didn't know this was a dropped item, or a foraged item. There's a couple down here. So I've never seen them in here before, and I definitely haven't been that blind. So I guess they grow in, I don't know if it's like year 2 that they grow, or they're just in these woods. I think they're probably just in the woods during at least the summer season here, because when did we get in here? It was like the fall, wasn't it? So yeah, we have those now. Awesome. That was one thing on the list that I wasn't sure how we were going to get. So at least as of right now, we know how to get every single thing left that we need on that bundle list, which is very good news. Look at this chest I just got from fishing. Holy crapo. Finally level 6 on fishing. So +1 fishing rod proficiency, we can now craft a lure spinner and a new crafting recipe for a trap bobber. Have to look at what both of those are, and given the fact that I can craft those, probably means there's a new fishing rod for me to buy that'll allow me to use the hooks and bait. Did a bunch of fishing in the mountain lake, no luck, but we have rain the next day, and there's 3 fish in the ocean that we need, and 1 fish in the mountain lake that we need. And the one in the ocean, one of those was a rain fish. I can't remember which one. I think it's the ocean one now. I don't think it's the sturgeon. But those are coming up, and I'm going to be spending the entire day fishing. We're going to go straight down to the ocean and fish there for a good while, and then come straight up to the other place. Or maybe I'll start up there and then go down to the ocean because I know he'll be late opening his shop. What time does his shop open? 9 a.m. Yeah, so I'll do all this stuff after because I think these fish are only available during the day, and those are really eroding away. I need to shut this. Now that they're inside, I can remember to do that. Okay. Gonna go up and fish for a while, then we'll go down the ocean and probably spend a good chunk of the day fishing in the ocean. Getting ourselves a new fishing rod because we got lots of money. We'll try and remember to get a rabbit too, but that'll probably not happen today. Man, my luck with these chests. Look at this. More diamonds. What is this? Neptune's Glaive, level 7 sword. Heirloom from beyond the gem sea. What is this? Level 14, 26 to 38. So this is a good backup sword that if I lose this again, +4 speed, 20 crit power, +2, but it has extra defense, which is good. Oh, well, we'll be keeping that, I think. That's pretty lucky that we just got that. Yeah. Sometimes it's good to go out of the way to get your chests. Okay, pretty sure I just had a sturgeon or something crazy because it was flying everywhere. Let's go do this new fishing rod because I'll have way better luck. I'll be way less frustrated and a lot happier of a camper if I can spend the time to like lock them on and expand my bar. I guess the bar goes up with the levels, but to use some of these other things that could potentially be quite useful. I'm actually going to stop by my house and pick up those lures, because I'm not sure if they're one-time things or you just have one of each. That's really kind of all there is, or if they've got a durability to them. We'll find that out in a moment. And hopefully I got enough money for that fishing rod. I think this one was only like so much money, so we'll see. I should have brought these with me, and I can. Oh, good. This is a good reminder. I also want this. We'll drop that in here. Let's see. We want the dressed spinner, the barbed hook, the magnet. And then I'm also just going to sell this stuff just so I have open inventory. Okay, to the shop. Here we go. Oh, he even sells fishing tackle. Yep, we have the iridium rod for sale. 7,500, completely worth it. Using the water to catch fish. It looks like it's got a bait spot and a spot for tackle. Iridium rod, you are now ours. Lead bobber adds weight to your fishing bar, preventing it from bouncing along the bottom. That's a good, because sometimes like you press up and it was like, and then it was like boom, 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 boom. So I guess that stops it from doing that. It just like sinks it really steadily, which would be really cool. I'm assuming we can only put one on at a time. Causes fish to escape slower when you aren't reeling them in. Not sure what that means. Maybe it's just like a longer time you have to reel them in. The shape makes it spin around in the water, slightly increases the bite rate when fishing. That is +1 fishing, but of course we have one that has +5. The metal tab and colorful streamers create an enticing spectacle for fish, increases the bite rate when fishing. So this is, that does that. Let's see, we need to take and put that there. Makes your catch more secure, causing the fishing bar to cling to your catch. Works best on slow, weak fish. Increases the chance of finding treasures when fishing. However, fish aren't crazy about the taste. We're going to, of course, be trying this bobber. Because we know we've got these two. We don't need this anymore. This will be sold. I need to give that to somebody. We'll leave this here. We're going to need to eat one of those. And real quick, we're going to check on our crafting recipes. What it takes to craft these. So we can craft either one of these with just iron or just copper and sap. And of course, those are the only two that we are able to make so far. So these two I got. I don't remember where I got these, but we got them from something. So time to eat a fish and test this out. Because +3 fishing is a good lot. So let's see how this goes. Fishy, 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 fishy. Fishy, fishy. We need tuna, red snapper, and tilapia, I think. There we go. So if there's a good fish. Oh, look how big our bar is. Oh, yeah, I see. Oh, this is nice. Oh, I see. So it kind of jerks around with the fish. Wow, that was amazing. And there's a red snapper. Would you look at that? Perfect. That's what we needed. Just for checking this out. Red snapper, tilapia, and tuna. The question is, okay, so it does have a durability. Good to know that it has a durability. As to what that durability is, I'm not really sure. We'll use it for a bit more, and then I'll probably save it for the sturgeon, because I don't want to waste it on fish that might be easier to catch. So when I know I'm hunting for a hard fish, I might want to save that, since we can't craft it or buy it at the moment. I might use the one that just increases the... Oh hey, tilapia. Wow, that was really lucky. Alright, we just need the tuna. Give me the tuna. Where's the tuna? Let's do this in 3 and 1. That would be nuts. Although it's plus fishing, so maybe it knows what I need. I doubt this is a tuna, though. I know for a fact that wasn't a tuna. There's no way a tuna would catch like that. Alright, what kind of durability does this thing have? So, that looks like... That looks like it's probably like 30 fish. No, I don't mean 30, I mean like 10. 15 fish. That's probably what the durability on that is. is a feisty fish. It was for a second at the start. Red mullet. Alright. Just for the heck of it, let's just try this. Because I'm not sure how long that's going to last, and I know I'm going to probably need that help on the sturgeon. So we'll leave. We need one of these here. And the other one there. Okay. Well, I'll let you guys know if I have any luck. So I really don't need... I don't need as much. I can't tell if it's... I think there's a couple of things. I think the fishing proficiency makes your bar go up. But it's also the fishing rod that improves it. So now this bar is much thicker. And because it's like thicker, it feels like heavier. So it just doesn't fly around as much while I'm trying to catch things. So it's made it a little bit easier to catch. It's definitely made it easier to catch. There's the tuna! Yes! That's all three, folks! What luck did we have with that +3 fishing? We had some serious luck today. And to celebrate, because we know we've got some time, we're going to go check over here and see what we can bring home. We'll go complete this bundle and go head up. Actually, before we complete the bundle, we're going to go head up to the top area. The mountain lake and go hunt for the sturgeon. Forget that guy's there, but I don't love anyone enough. I don't love any single folk. I don't pay much attention to them. That'll be done when I don't have this to do. When I don't have community center bundles to do, then we'll spend some time on that. But yeah, we got the tuna now too. And look, they're all gold stars. So, as I was saying, the fishing rod, it appears both the fishing rod itself changes, like the style, and makes it easier to catch fish, and that bar is like obviously significantly bigger. But whether or not it's from, I guess we could use the other one and see if the bar is smaller, because maybe the bar just increases with the fishing rod, but it just doesn't move around as easily, so it just makes it much easier to catch fish. And now that we have these hooks too, it's really going to be nice. Alright, I'm going to now hunt for the sturgeon. Always check around to make sure there's not a bubbly spot, and then we're going to cast this new one into the water and see if we can have any luck. And there's no bubbly spots, it looks like. So here we go. There it is, and as I predicted, the crazy erratic fish that I struggled to catch just before we bought this rod the other day was in fact a sturgeon. Had the very same sort of reaction time, and I had to use this, and I wouldn't have probably caught it had I not had this, or I would have just been much more difficult for me to catch it. The only thing with that hook was, really when I caught these like lame fish, like the carp and the chub, where they literally don't move at all, I didn't even touch the controller, my mouse, and it pulled the fish around. Like, it was that chill. Like, it even when it like swung up a little bit, I didn't have to do anything. For the weak fish, like it said, the slow weak fish, I didn't have to do anything. It just caught it itself, even moving it around, which was pretty darn awesome. I hate to leave you guys on such a dramatic cliffhanger, but that is how it's got to go. This episode is already running fairly long. I think this is a pretty good stopping point. So next time on Let's Play Stardew Valley, I will be completing the bundle, the fish tank bundle with the remaining fish that we need, and then that glittering boulder will be removed, and we will see what all of that is about. So, hope you enjoyed this episode. A lot got done, spring ended, summer began, and we did some pretty awesome fishing. So, without further ado, I will talk to you guys later. See ya! Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to check out another Let's Play I did, check out my Super Mario World Let's Play for the Super Nintendo by clicking here in the top left. If you'd like to check out my Minecraft server Avius, click here in the top right. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you like what you've seen so far and you have yet to subscribe, click the big banner below.